Coilsbane is a boggart cave just north of town. Well, it used to be anyway. Big caves. They drove the boggarts out, and right into our town. Don't know what the Jotun were looking for, or if they've found them gone. Coilsbane is a boggart cave just north of town. Well, it used to be anyway. A while back, some Jotuns started digging in the caves. They drove the boggarts out, and right into our town. Don't know what the Jotun were looking for, or if they've found it, and I don't care. I just want them gone. We're simple people here. Merchants, tradesmen. We're not equipped to deal with a threat like this. Lumbering brutes. Almost twice as tall as a man and just as wide. Why they came to Glendara is anyone's guess. They just showed up one day. We weren't going to stop them. I grew up here. Seems like only yesterday I went to fight in the war. When I got back, I was the toast of the town. Thought I was through with all that fighting. That boy needs to rest. He's got the cough. Won't listen to me or his own brother. Until later, then. Perhaps there's some hope.
Welcome to our famed craft hall. If you've come to buy, you may speak with Olin or myself. It was my dream to gather all our artisans under one roof, and so I built the craft hall. I run it still. We're known all throughout Dalentarth. The best artisans all under one roof. A village like Dyden Hill needs a man like Kester to watch over it. I know I feel safer now that he's our warden. He handles the sales of weapon and arms. I let him after I gave myself a bad cut once. Our doors are always open.
Reisberg Arms and Armors, blacksmithing on premises. Oh, it's Inga who's handy at the forge. She likes iron more than people. Iron. And me. By making the craft hall, Cora settled a land dispute, a trade argument, and made herself queen of the market. The day I met Inga, she smote me in the heart. With that hammer there. It's true. Left a bruise you wouldn't believe. Good then.
When times were better, we'd hunt in these woods, camp in the old mine when night fell. The militia's store of potions has been used up, and we lost our alchemist nearly a month ago. Now it's up to me to resupply reagents and brew the potions, somehow. Our biggest problem is boggarts, and the best thing against them would be fire, so it's fire potions. Tinder twig and scarwood bark. They're out in Glendara Wood, but the wood's been far too dangerous for the likes of me. Makes sense, doesn't it? Wooden little things after all. The militia can, sure. But a little fire means fewer sick and fewer dead. That's right. Best thing against the Boggarts. You do seem the brave and heroic sort. Well, the village has a fund. Tinder twigs often in that cave-like pass south of the lake. And Scarwood barks found by the ruins in northern Glendara Wood. Tinder twig, which is easiest found in Ironhold Passage. And Scarwood bark, which is found near the ruins in northern Glendara Wood. What? You mean Oleander's gone and got himself killed? Ah, poor sod. More genius than sense, I always said. She's the head and the heart of the craft hall. Truth is, I don't know where we'd be without her. Where we crafters work and mostly live. Olin and Cora handle selling the goods. Dyden Hill's warden and war hero. I doubt any could have dealt better with the troubles we've had. Best thing against Boggarts is flame. Old Oleander had a fight. I can manage a crude semblance thereof, when I've the proper reagents.
Plague or thunder, the
Anyone
waters
who's
of Loch
able
Dyke,
serves
such
in
a
the
lovely
militia.
sight.
It's the only way. Anyone who's able serves in the militia.
Can I help you?
Looking for a blacksmith. Forgive me. Blood plague, you know. A good smith is never out of work. Not in a troubled village this far into the Shee. I've got it, but not near as bad as some. Grey Gunner's laid up. So's that dear girl, Kareen. Cora brought us together. Now she and Olin can worry about strangers, and I can keep to my forge. That all?
If you ask me, there's one clear cause of this plague, and it's sitting right across the lake. I mean that...
Why? Aren't those Brother Fallon's prayer beads? You should bring those up to St. Hadwin's mission. It's only right. It's where the monks of Matharu live, up north within the wood. They do gem crafting there, you know. Oh, it's Inga who's handy at the forge. She likes iron more than people. By making the craft hall, Cora The day I met Inga, she smote me in the heart. With that hammer there. It's true. So long.
If you ask me, there's one clear cause of...
If you know which end to hold, I've... Good then.
Interested in blacksmithing, or I'll come back anytime.
Brother, I have full faith in Keth.
Anyone who's able serves in the militia.
I'm sorry, but there's no plague shield left.
None. At all.
I'm sorry. There simply isn't any more. It's gone. I'm sorry, but I'm simply out of plague shield. There's nothing I can do for you or anyone else till I have it. Blasted blood plague. It treats the blood plague, which almost all of Didenhill's sick with just now. Brother Fallon should have come with more. Can't think where he is. As do I, child. As do I. Well, on your... away with you. Until Brother Fallon arrives with more plague shield, I can't... You've got that right. Brother Fallon promised to bring some yesterday. Can't think he'll brave Brother Fallon dead on the road? Oh, this is terrible. We don't want anyone else to die. Please, the other parcels. Perhaps they are nearby in the forest. Find them if you can. I don't know. In the forest? Perhaps up the road or in the hands of the villains who killed poor sweet Brother Fallon. Normally, I'd say it's not as bad as it sounds. Doesn't kill most of the time, just weakens. Only half the village has it now, and a bedridden village starves sooner or later. Lumpkins, oafs, and busybodies. Except for the poor bedraggled sick ones here in my care. I suppose they all mean well, only the airs coming out of these woods have addled their brains. Only thing for treating the blood plague. Few indeed have the skill to make it. I certainly can't, for all my years as a healer. St. Hadwin's upon the northern nestle of Glendara. Good men there, honest brothers living a life of order. Matharo bless you.
I wish Murdoch Hayne had a few more fire potions for It's the the boggarts. boggarts bring the blood plague.
Plague or thunder, the craft hall's doors are always...
My brother Thaddeus. He's sicker than he knows. I fear for him if he doesn't take a rest from guard duty. We suffer our share of hardships, true, but we're quiet folk all in all. Quiet folk. I'm a miller. None of these crafts and such for me. When I'm not at the millstone, I'm here by the lake, fishing. Take after my old Uncle Ensenegg that way. The fishing's good here, but the fish, well, they're as wild as the she is all. He stood there day and night. He'll die of plague is the short and long of it. Don't quite know how to talk sense into the fool. Our sister could if she wasn't laid in bed with the plague herself. She was fine until 2 days passed. Then, all of a sudden, she could hardly stand. Astrid's tending to her now. When she took sick is right when Thaddeus got that foolish notion stuck in his head. He's an odd one. Lives in Ettenmere, of all places. Aye.
I should go sit down and rest.
The plague's been hard. My sister... Aye. The plague's been hard. Aye.
Oh, this is the Three Lamps. Plague's put my own grey in the healer's care, but we're open nonetheless. We've had our plague shield, and well, so far so good. But what to do when the plague shield runs out? He's sick, off at the healer's, poor duck. And while he is, I can make this inn presentable. And ain't it about time? Oh, he looked so fine the day he marched off a fresh soldier. I fear boggarts and blood plague have done what war could not. Great! We've an open room, if you've gold to pay. Do you then? Suit yourself. St Hadwin's is due north in Glendara Wood. Good folk there, the brothers. Best cup of ale and cut of roast in all Dallentarth. And our rates are reasonable.
Right then.
Come to town for the craft hall? I have full faith in Kester to keep us safe. If you ask me, there's one clear cause of this plague, and it's sitting right across the lake. I mean that Fate Weaver. They fed well up north in the Mission.
Don't come too close. I've got the blood plague. We're under a plague here in Dyden Hill, I'm afraid.
When times were better, we'd hunt in these woods.
Boggarts bring the blood plague.
It takes the fire.
Come to town for the craft hall.
Another, is it? Be it, dear. Find me Brother Fallon and those 3 parcels of Plague Shield. Well, on your way with you?
War-sworn work? Good. The gold's run low and my mother's not doing so well. To the Warden's Bridge it is. Aye, the one smack in the heart of Locharain. Go north of here, then east, then south along the road. It's seen its share of hardship, so I can serve in the militia and do what I can. All able bodies must serve in turn. Since Warsworn know how to fight, we're usually the first called. It's an honor to be taken as hireling, and they do look after their own. Since Mother fell ill, I've had more work and pay than ever before. I'm more grateful than I can say. A plague troubles Dyden Hill. It's but a hindrance for the young and healthy. For her, for the older ones, some get through it. Others don't. Farewell, Mother. I won't be long. Thank you, hireling.
I've got the trembles again, my dear. They won't go away.
Be it, dear. Find me Brother Fallon and on with you. Get.
War-sworn work? To the Warden's Bridge it is. Aye, the one smack in the heart. It's seen its share of our all able bodies since Mother fell ill. Up for her. Farewell. Thank you, hireling.
There are bandits out there, despite the plague.
Another, is it?
War-sworn work? To the Warden's bridge it is. Aye, the one smacking the... He'd seen it shit. All able bodies since Mother fell up for her. Farewell, Mother.
I've got...
Be a dear. Find me. On with you. Get.
Step carefully in the forest.
The plague's been hard. My sister's...
You're welcome in Didenhill always.
When times were better, we'd hunt in these woods.
If you ask me, that witch across the lakes had a hand in this.
Thank the gods, somebody finally came. Tell us, are you from Goreheart or Dyden Hill? How many warriors travel with you? It seems you're not the assistance we requested, but don't think me ungrateful. I could... Ganarok could use someone of your particular skill. We sit on the border to Webwood, most of us silk farmers. Normally, we rely on our bridges and an ancient Summerfey aura to guard us. But of late, what defenses we have are failing. These monstrous spiders strike at us from all sides. They've even gotten as far as Yolven. A week ago, a team of hunters was led by the village's chief defender, Barton. We need someone to go find him and his party. Good. I have more information to give you regarding Barton and the hunting party. But let's not give anyone false hope. And these townsfolk are growing hysterical. Meet me on the southern bridge and we'll continue our discussion. The spiders. We've had an uneasy existence on the edge of Webwood. But never have we had to fear for our lives so. And our greatest warrior, Barton, is lost somewhere within it. We need you to find him. He is too new to our village to have already given his life in its defense. But I fear it may be too late to save him. The town was built for those who made their living harvesting silk from Webwood. Though dangerous, we had the bridges and magic to guard us. Unfortunately, that seems to have stopped, and we don't have the people or the defenses to hold out indefinitely. I'm doing my best to save this town. I'm sure you can see that. Those that make their living taking the webbing from the wood so we can process it. Most of them didn't survive the first spider attacks. They are a strange, mincing people. No sense of themselves or how others perceive them. They're just too caught up in their own nature. The old forest is home to countless spiders. I've heard of a time when it stretched from here to Oderath. Legends say that there was even a terrible wraith named the Widow who ruled the spiders. But such as for children's tales. Good hunting! I need you to meet with me outside. Unless... Do you have news of Barton? Have you, Good hunting!
Looks like the wrong place at the wrong time, like me. No offense, but I've not much interest in talking or listening. Doesn't pay to get too comfortable with people in this town right now. Why are you wanting to know about him? I don't go asking you about yourself. You could return the favor. Do you go talking to all strangers, asking about their lives and who they are? Leave me alone. That's what I'm called, and that's all you'll be getting out of me. Survival is my concern, not who leads Kennerock. He's human, and all that entails. Nasty place. I'd get as far away from it as I could. Finally, not much to say, stranger, even if you feel like talking. Not much to say, stranger. Glad that's done. Stranger. Not much to say, stranger. Finally. Not much to say, stranger. That's what I'm called, and that finally. Not much to say, strange. Finally.
Thank the gods. Someone from the outside finally made it through. I thought we'd be... well, I never thought I'd see a new face again. But it's good you're here. I'm Silveretta Vonner, the village mediciner, and I need your help. Normally, I keep a stock of antivenom at hand for when silk farmers get bitten, but with the recent attacks, my stores have been emptied. There's not much to the potion, but because we've been in Webwood for so long, we are more sensitive to the spider poison than most. So there is an ingredient I still need, the poison glands of the spiders themselves. I'll need someone to harvest them. Good. I'll need as large a batch of the potion as I can make, so 15 glands or so will be needed. In the maws of the beasts that hunt us, I'm afraid, the only way to get the glands is to kill a spider and take them. It's no easy task, but the town needs this potion soon. He's an eager man, eager to have us all leaping to his call, though who knows how long the village will last with such a leader. My dear husband, I know he thinks himself useless, but the deer has been essential in helping me keep this town in health potions and antivenom. Even the wondrous Dalentarth has its dark places, but the silk we take from these spiders gets a fair coin elsewhere, so here we stay. But recently the winds of the wood are darker, the air more thick, and now the spiders have besieged us. It's as though the witch has finally come. It's an old story. My grandmother used to tell it when I was young. It's supposed to scare young ones away from Webwood. They said that the widow ripped out her heart when she first found love, and that she has her spiders rip out the hearts of all who dare pierce her wood. Good day. Have you had any luck getting those poison glands? I'll need 15 or so to craft the anti... Stay safe.
You came from the wood? I almost can't believe the last time I was in there. It was when the spiders first came. Sorry, I forget myself. I'm Jennery Vorna. I gather reagents for my wife Silveretta, Kennerock's mediciner. My wife? A damn wizard at the alchemy bench? Or a damn alchemist. You know what I mean. It was something that my old dad used to tell me when he wanted to scare the daylights out of me. Watch you don't go too close to the webs, Jen, he'd say. The widow will have your eyes for supper. I always thought it was just a tale. I harvested the silk of that place for 40 years. I know its ins and outs. It was never a completely safe place, but few really are. But I have never seen the spiders act like this. They never broke into a man's house. They never crossed the bridges. Yeah, you want potions? Find my wife, Silveretta. Beckrey, the innkeep, has a small stock of wares. Her son Billis runs the towns, but don't look to me for anything. I've nothing left to give this town. I'm just another body. Mind the web.
What can I help you with?
So, you're the one that's supposed to save us all. All I see is another liability. If you're looking for potions, see Siloretta. For a bed, a forge, or other items, try the inn. And whatever you do, stay alert. He's my cousin. Distant cousin. But I couldn't care less who's in charge around here. When the dice are tossed, the only thing important is yourself. Wasn't from these parts. Came from the north, from Gorhart. Nice enough place, but if they think the woods of Oderoth are frightening... Has everyone become a child when I wasn't looking? The widow is an invention. A story, by the God's sake. Since when have words been cause for such panic? Webwood has its terrors, certainly. But is it more comforting to give those a name? A motive? A legend? It's trying to kill us. That forest will be the death of us all. I've been thinking that since the first moment I came to this town. Not soon enough. You again? With all your comings and goings, I thought you might have forgotten us. It seems the rest of the world has. The Warsworn and the House of Ballards are north, but they send no aid. Dyden Hill, Gorhart, Leland Post. Have they all forgotten we're still here? I've work to do. There's a lot I need to do, stranger, so if you've come on business, you should make it quick. The forge is hot if you need to use it, and I've a few items I can spare, but we'll need them soon enough, I'm sure. Just about the only damn thing that keeps the town from falling to pieces. Literally, it's a blacksmith's job. Coroner's decent, from what I've seen. No reason to think he's not the man for the job. Don't let my mother hear you. You'll have a mouth full of salt and your hands full of cold iron before you can reach the door. All my life, it was just a tale the old ones would talk of when night fires were nearly out. But it's becoming real. The widow is real. I can't say I know much about it, besides the stories I heard when I was a boy. I spend most of my time in town as the handyman. But it's almost as if the stories are now true. It's like the witch has come back. I had a hard enough time just trying to keep Mother's Inn in decent repair without a bunch of eight-legged monsters gnawing their way So if you don't mind, let's make this quick. Or better yet, leave me to the task at hand. Stay alert.
Stranger, I heard you aren't afraid to pass through Webwood. What I wouldn't give to be like you, to leave this place. I haven't seen my home in weeks, and I fear something horrible has happened there. That's just it. I don't know. I came to Canarok some days before the first attacks. I was stuck here. Our farmhand, Cartery Jake, stumbled into Canarok a few days later. He was tight-lipped about my parents at first. Then he said the spiders got them. Now he avoids me, avoids everyone. Something happened at the farm, but I can't bring myself to find out what. Thank you. I will give you whatever I have. Just bring me news of my mother and father. I need to know what happened there. At Toff Farm. I need you to find out what happened there. I lost contact with my family when the spider attacks stranded. Our farmhand, Cartery Jake, made it here a few days after the attacks began. But he won't give me a straight answer about my parents. I fear the worst. It's a strange man that asks to be in charge in this situation. But we'll need to coordinate if we're to survive this. I am not from the town of Canarok. Not properly. My family... Well, I came from the east, from a small farm on the edge of Webwood. My family was never that familiar with the history of Webwood. When we were fleeing from the war, we didn't have time to learn the old stories. But that's all they are. Stories. There's no reason to believe in the widow any more than that the sun might fall one day from the sky and crush us all. My parents loved the wood. Genuinely. There was no war. There was no worrying. It was a simpler life for them. They were not from here. They didn't know the danger to our farm, to our lives. Safe journey. Have you found what's happened to my family? Farewell.
Does no one else see? The widow! The widow is coming for us, and her brood comes with her. We'll be food before nightfall. We can't hold this island, these few buildings against them. I run the inn here in Kennerock. Nice, respectable way to make coin, unlike those foolish silk farmers. Maybe if the inn was in a fit state, but there aren't any rooms for rent right now. You're welcome to sleep if you can find a spare bit of floor. How most in town made their living before the attacks, collecting the webs from the wood and weaving it into cloth and such. Damn scavengers. She's as old as Webwood and twice as menacing. She's the devils of this forest incarnate, that's what she is. I heard tales of war and demons, stranger, but none as chilling as the widow's. And now she's coming for us. Thinking that we asked for this trouble by living here? That we're somehow to blame for this? Do to deserve this? What could anyone do to deserve this fate? Beware the widow! This town will be a pile of skulls and belt buckles from the spider's gullet! What? I've seen those beasts. They ripped my husband to shreds in front of me. Will Billis be next? What's to become of us? Beware the forest.
Again. Speak with me a moment while we're away from prying ears. Kennerock is looking to me for leadership, and I'm more than happy to give it to them. However, if Barton returns, that all evaporates. Let me put it this way. It is for the best that he is dead. Do you understand? He's a stubborn and superstitious fool. He'd have the entire town chasing shadows instead of harvesting riches. It would do you well to befriend me. So long as I hold sway in Kennerock, I can pay very well for your loyalty. But I understand your initial reservations. I don't need you to accept immediately. Just think about it. When the time comes, I have faith you'll come around. Good hunting! I'm always happy to see my town. I can only hope you bring me word of Barton's survival. Good hunting! I'm always happy to see my... I can only hope you bring me word. What are you talking about? I merely asked you to find Barton within Webwood. Or what's left of him. Now, are we finished? Canarok has need of me. I'm a very important man, you know. Good hunting! Hello. Speak with me a moment. Let me put it this way. He's a stubborn and superstitious fool. Barton has survived worse than this. I want assurance that he won't return to rob me of my newfound So here's my proposal. Confirm that Barton is dead. I'll pay well for your help in this. Unlike Barton, I have some sense of what leadership really requires. What are you talking about? Now, are we finished? Canarok... Good hunting! I'm always happy to see my... I can only hope you bring me word of... Good hunting! Hello. Speak with me a moment. Let me put it this way. He's a stubborn and superstitious fool. It would do you well to... But I understand your initial reservations. What are you... Now, are we finished? Canarok... Good hunting!
Oh, they said, it is not good to have a darkened summer, so I made a night. Oh, they said, to Yalvin you should look, so I found Cathras. Oh, they said, you have no food, so I brought water. Oh, they said, you have no homes, so I grew trees. Oh, they said, you have no music, so I laughed. The steam of summer from the forest, like a runner in the night, or mist from a lover's whisper. Spectral blood from the riverbed wraps our bodies in gloss. The fog eases through blades of grass. We shall grasp these floating strands of summer and capture beauty in our work.
Stay back! Wait, an Alpha? By the Widow's mercy. Who sent you? Have you word from Canarok? I thought I'd find a nice place to retire. But before I could even look at a farm, this trouble with the spiders began. Used to be a place for easy money when the Fae pacified the wood. But lately, things have turned worse. The spiders make their home in these trees, corrupting what should be a sunny place into a twisted, winding ruin. But Webwood wasn't more than a nuisance, until now. Seems like Canarok is beset by the whole damn forest, and we're not winning. Stay back! Wait, I'm the only one left. My men and I were ambushed when we entered the cave. It's as if the damn spiders set a trap for us. These spiders are somehow using strategy, tactics. Simple ones, but enough to overwhelm us. I think someone is leading them. It's all over this cave. Footprints, torn webs, but no body. It could be the Bloody Widow for all I know, but Canarok needs to be told. I don't know who you are, stranger, but I did not survive these spiders to get cut down by a fool. Stay back! Wait, I thought I'd find enough. Used to be a place for... But Webwood wasn't... It's all over this cave. That damn... This whole suicide mission was his idea. And now he tries to have me killed? I need to tell Canarok what has happened here, and deal with Garana. I have to hurry. Speak with me after we reach Canarok. Speak with me, please! I'll speak with you at length once we leave.
You brought them, thank the gods. My store was almost out. But with these, I can create a fresh batch. Please, take these. I'll be able to make more shortly. I do. Here's a bottle from our batch. I do not. I'm sorry, but I need more time to prepare them. Stay safe. You brought them, thank the god. Please, take these. I'll stay... You brought them, thank the gods. Please, take these. I'll be able... Good day. My assistant has returned. What do you need of me? I do. Here's a bottle from our batch. I do not. I'm sorry. Stay safe. Yes? I have a moment I can spare for you. Good day.
Kenarok was never a safe town, stranger. But we could sleep in. Do you know how it feels to sit idle? Waiting to see what some spiteful god has in store for your life and those of your loved ones? Yeah, while you can.
Welcome.
I don't know if I'll ever take on another apprentice. Not after Karth's betrayal. It just goes to goodbye.
Keep it brief. I've work.
Not much to say, stranger, even if you feel like talking. A story for children. There's not much more to it than that. Finally. Not much to say, stranger. That doesn't concern you, and you best stay out of my affairs. Glad that's done.
You brought them, thank the God. Please, take these. Stay safe. You brought them, thank the... Please, take these. I do. Here's a bottle from our batch. I do not. I'm sorry. Stay... safe. Ah, my assistant has returned. What do you need of me? Stay safe.
You want potions? Find my wife's, but don't look to me for anything. Yeah, while you can.
Not much to say, stranger, even if you feel like talking. Finally.
What are you bothering me for?
Hello. For your part in saving me, you have my thanks. And you're welcome to Gossamer End, a house in the village. Billis Ade, the town blacksmith, will make repairs if you need them. For his treachery, I have banished Garana from this town. The widow take him. Enjoy your new home. but do so quickly. If the widow is out there, we must send someone to Castle Yolvin to find out why. Good luck. Canarok's situation remains dire. We need someone to go to Castle Yolvin and help us learn more about what we're up against. You must hurry! Hello. For your part in saving Billis. Enjoy your new home. Be swift.
What are you bothering me for? You again? With the Warsworn and the House of Ballards are north. Barton knows his way around the Blade, and he knows what it's like to fight for your life. We could use 10 more like him. Not soon enough.
Have you found what's happened to my family? I don't know him personally, but it seems few do. I've seen him in a fight, however, and there's much we can learn from him. Farewell.
The widow? I've seen those beasts. He'll have us carrying wooden swords and marching to our deaths. He doesn't care about this town. You can see it in his face. Widows spare you.
Garner or Barton? I don't know which one would have led us out of this alive, of those of us that are still around. All I know is I need to close up the windows, check the cellar, and pray the spiders don't find the cracks in the shingling. The man's a fighter, sure, but he's not been in Canarok too long. He doesn't know us that well, and we don't know him either. I'd be happy to fix up old Gossamer End for you, That place could use some expansion. I can put in a dining area for some gold. What do you say? Well, let me know if you are. I'd be happy to fix up old Gossamer End for... Well, let me know if you are. Keep safe. I had a hard enough... So if you don't mind, let's make this quick. I'd be happy to fix up old Gossamer End for you. It will be ready in no time. Let me know if you want any further expansion. Keep safe. I had a hard enough time, so if you don't mind, let's make this quick. Well, it sure would be useful to have an alchemy workbench. I can add a room with one for some gold. The alchemy workbench should come in handy in these neck of the woods. The main floor has been expanded as much as possible, but I can squeeze in an attic for some gold. Well, let me know if you are. Keep safe. Garner or Barton, all I know is I need to the main floor has been expanded as much as possible. You'll be amazed when you see that attic. Well, I'll have to watch out for the riverbed, but I can add on a basement for some gold. I'll go ahead and set up the basement with some plants and reagents. You'll love it. If you're interested in more storage space, I can expand your basement for some gold. Be careful when you go in there. Somehow a spider got in when I was doing the last upgrade. I can do one last expansion of the basement, give you more space for the plants down there, for some gold. This'll be the last upgrade I can give you. I hope you like everything I've done. Stay alert.
You frightened me.
What are you bothering me for? bothering me for?
Kennerock's situation remains dire. We need someone to go to Castle. You must hurry! Kennerock's situation remains dire. It used to be a place for easy money when the Fae pacified the wood, but lately things have turned worse. We have neither heard nor seen anything from the Fae stronghold in a long time. It was the Fae of that castle that tamed Webwood initially. We must discover how. The Fae folk work a powerful magic over this forest. I've seen a lot in my years, but nothing quite like they're capable of. I don't know what it could be. Could be a monster, a spider, or just a tail. There's no telling yet what we're dealing with. The spiders make their home in these trees, corrupting what should be a sunny place into a twisted, winding ruin. But Webwood wasn't more than a nuisance until now. Seems like Kennerock is beset by the whole damn forest, and we're not winning. Information. Castle Yolvin was a Fae bastion long ago. They used some form of the magic to pacify Webwood. Perhaps they can tell us how to calm Webwood. We need something to stop these damn spiders. Long ago, the Fae of that castle tamed them, and all of Webwood. If there's any clue as to what they did, or maybe about the widow, we could use it. I must stay here and coordinate the defenses of the village as best we can. Now see if you can determine how Castle Yolvin first tamed Webwood. It might be the key to all this.
Widow? I've seen those... beasts. They ripped my husband just... Widow, spare you.
You again? The Warsworn in the House of Ballads, and I've work to do.
Stranger. Not much to say, stranger, even if just a retired mercenary that got stuck in a one-coin town. Men like that don't make or break a defense. Finally.
You'll pay for that!
Welcome to Gorhart.
Greetings.
Yeah, what can I get you? Stick around.
Hello there.
I wish the brothers of the mission could offer the rest of us in town some solace. Farewell.
I hope you've learned from my mistakes. The Red Legion are not to be trifled with. Leave this ugly business and you'll be better for it.
It's good to see you again, but please move on. See you soon.
I'm glad you are well. Goodbye. How are you doing? If you're ever feeling
Don't start any trouble.
If the Tuatha are here in Gorhart, well, goodbye. I wish the brothers of the mission could offer the rest of us farewell. I wish the brothers of the mission could offer the rest of us farewell.
Greetings. Odorath is no place for fledglings. Stay on the roads and keep... Good day!
Adwold thinks we should hold council with the Fae. Better to invite a wolf into I'm ready for this damn war to be over. I'm ready for a...